Now I'm here with Howard.
Sarah. And we're going to continue our tour.
I'm Howard. I'm the managing director here.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Meet Ella the moose, a permanent resident here at Aspen Valley Wildlife Sanctuary. She enjoys snow, shrubs, branches, and maple leaves. But what Canadian doesn't?
She's a good girl.
So is that full grown for a female?
Getting close to,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Now, because she was, the reason that her leg broke was that she had a calcium deficiency in her diet when they were feeding her early on. So her growth maybe have been stunted somewhat by that, but she's pretty close. But she's...
Why does she have that hump on the shoulder?
Oh, that's just typical. That's what they have. It's
Yeah.
just she's raised her hair up there, but they always have that little.
Is it like a fat filled with fat, or?
I don't think. I think the spine just sort of curves up.
Oh,
there.
okay.
And then it's sort of accentuated because they can raise. She raises the hair up.
When she's annoyed?
Yeah, or she's curious or whatever.
Oh, okay. Look at the size of those ears.
But you can see her lower left hind leg there is.
Yep.
So that's why she can't be released, and we have to her hooves are. We have to trim them every few months.
Very similar to a horse and how you would take care of them in that way, right?
Well, normally you wouldn't have to do it because for whatever reason, whether it's genetic or whatever, her hind hooves don't or grow too fast.
Oh, okay.
And so.
Oh, I see. They start to curve up a bit.
Yeah, it's not normal. So.
It's like she's got like Dutch shoes on. Those eyes. Well, you're a lucky girl to have such a nice home.
We're expanding this all behind you. We're going to fence this whole area down and through the back here.
Nice. Now she's actually not very big.
Yeah. Well, she's just 3 years old, so she's probably not totally fully grown. But that's but the cow. But as I say, I think because of her start in life, she's probably not
as big as she would have been.
She's like, hey, I know you.
Hey, what's going on, eh?
Well, she's very social.
I pet a moose.
Well,
Or she'd just wander up to someone's house.
yeah, or she'd be out on the road and get hit. Yeah, you're looking rough with your hair all coming out. Okay. You're a good girl.
She is gorgeous. Now the dangly thing, is the male's longer?
Yeah, usually that's the bell they call
Okay.
it.
Because I've seen a young male, and it hung down quite a bit.
Yeah, they vary.
Okay.
Who would win in the race, me or the moose? Answer, the moose.
Conditions moose get in this area and elsewhere is a disease which is caused by a parasite called, the common name is brainworm. It's a parasite which part of its life cycle, when it gets into a moose, it travels up the spine and gets into the brain, and then it affects it behaviorally. So one of the initial signs that people often call and say the moose is really friendly, they have a moose. Another thing that happens is they start to go blind, and in the end they will circle, and of course they lose condition because they can't feed properly. So it's a fatal disease, but we have tried to help ones that we've had brought in here. You can kill the parasite, but by the time the animal is noticeably different, the brain has already been damaged, and you can't do anything about that. So she's, this is it's difficult because in the early stages they don't look sick at all. They just seem to be, they're friendly, and you should never be able to walk up to a moose. If you can walk up to a moose, there's something wrong with it.
So they'll just allow you to get that close, and that's
she's not.
She's obviously different. Yeah. Huh. And it was young, I would say. It was just left
the
its
older
mom.
ones, it can affect any age.
Okay. And how do they get it?
Well, they ingest the eggs of the parasite, or at the larval stage on vegetation when they're chewing, and they accidentally ingest it. Basically, then it develops the rest of its life cycle inside the moose.
That's sad. And that whatever what lays the egg that.
Well, the parasite, it starts to develop in deer, but it doesn't affect deer.
Oh.
The parasite doesn't go into the brain in deer, as for some reason it does in moose, just being a slightly different animal. So where you have an overlap of deer and moose is where it occurs.
Oh, okay. Say bye to Ella.
Bye, Ella. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to stay tuned for our next episode coming out about the Aspen Valley Wildlife Sanctuary. Don't forget to follow them on Instagram at Aspen Valley Wildlife Sanctuary. And don't forget to live, love, and explore with Muskoka Girl.
That's a lot to remember.